Yeah, man. We don't come out on the highways and byways for fame and glory and for views. All right. And this joker even had the nerve to say, you know what? Why don't y'all go pay YouTube for views? Now that's a carnal thinking dude, man. All right. We out here for one purpose only, man. To push the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right, and if the Lord send the fruit to us, then that's how it's going to be, man.
Yeah, I mean, look how many people. I mean, you know, the camera's like facing us, but you don't see how many people walk by, people stop by the sidelines. This is like, what's your YouTube channel and all that stuff. So, I mean, this dude don't, see all that stuff.
That's right. And then we got the camera facing us because why are we gonna show you all these people, these dead bodies, man?
Yeah, and then you even have people that still, even though we got a face on us, they'll still walk by, jump in front of the camera just so people can see them and shit like that.
Right. Like that dumbass that came over here earlier talking about, do we have any pain? Yeah, he was a pain.
Yeah, I mean, we in the flesh just like everybody. Well, physically, like in the flesh, like, in these bodies and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? We got like foot pain, knee pain, back pain, hand pain.
That's right, man. Especially the older you get, man. This nigga shadow boxing shit. The air don't fight back. You know? But yeah, man, of course we have pains. You know, I guess he was going to try to give us a ancient Chinese secret or something. Well, it's good if you do this and this and that. Like, come on, man. And then you really said that, like, can I ask you a question? And ask about pain.
Yeah, I thought he was going to walk away or something.
Yeah, I wish he would walk away. Then we got pain. I guess he wanted us to tell him how to deal with his pain. Yo, we in pain right now, man. This oppression is pain, man. We got pains, man. Going to work, having to, like the brother do heavy work, man. That's a wear on your body, man. So, laboring and all that, man. Then I'm on my feet all day, man. That wears on your body, man. And the older you get, then you standing on concrete all damn day, man. That sends pains throughout your body, man. I thought this nigga was trying to slip. Put us on camera and shit.
It's Proverbs 14:5. It says, a faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. It's Proverbs chapter 14, verse 5. It says, a faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies.
That's right. So a faithful witness is not going to lie. All right? So if we was a false witness, guess what we'll be doing? We'll be coming out here lying to the people. Why? So we can get 1 million views on YouTube, man. We'll be concerned. We'll go home every week like, damn, brother, you know what? Didn't nobody watch our pages. I don't give a damn who watches, man. All that matters is that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sees us. So a dude, and you gotta watch out for dudes getting millions and millions and millions of views and all that, man. Like you got IUIC, man. They get in the millions, I believe, man. They get all them views, and for what? What they be doing? They be lying to the people, man. Like the elders and the apostles, they get views, but it ain't even like crazy what you think of it. You know? So it ain't about the views, it's about the truth, man. Alright? We don't gotta have a line wrapped around this whole block. Because we know you have to be a spiritual man and deal with stuff like that. Because we understand and know that this truth ain't for everybody, man. Because you'll have people come up to us, ask us questions, and they agree with some things and then disagree with other things. That's why you're supposed to eat the whole roll, man. It's bitter and it's sweet, man. And then you got this dude, you know, he's scoffing on the comment board, and you go camp to camp scoffing. Why don't you take your little black ass out there and teach them? If you know so much, you have all the answers. All you want to do is hop on other dudes' meat. You know that Ben got exposed, man. So you're not a man yourself, man.
Yeah, then yo, I remember this one time on Market Street. He was like, he was talking to this guy that he's an old dude or whatever. And he said, "Yo, don't worry, I'm not gonna expose you and stuff like that. I need you tomorrow."
Yeah, good, bro, man. This dude, he's a clown, man. He like a jester or something. Get that dude a dunce cap or something, man. Talking about that's a carnal statement. Talking about views, man, and paying YouTube. Now that's something that Johanna and Nate and Zabak and wicked dudes like that. That's something they do, man. Why? Because they want people to listen to them, and they can't even save their own soul, man. People are going to listen that the Lord wants to listen, man. And that it's intended for. They're not only going to listen, they're going to take heed, man. And trust and believe me, everybody that walks past us, they hear what we're saying. Especially the ones that got went at the bus stops or sitting in their cars with the windows down. They be cutting their eyes over here. You know? Just like now, IUIC, man. You know, and they don't tell you the truth, man. And they're in Philadelphia, man. They got a school up there on Bridge and Pratt. You know? And that's who I think that dude was, the one week came with the dreads and everything. Matter of fact, a whole bunch of them, they be selling waters out there on Aramingo Ave, man. Talking about the church. That's why I was like, man, you know what, man, I ain't giving them first of all, they had a woman come to me. Talking about, oh, you wanna buy some water for the church? You wanna buy some water for the church? Then the one dude, he tried to get aggressive. Yo, man, you ain't gonna buy some water for the church? And in my head, I'm like, man, fuck your church. That was just my spirit at the time. Then come to find out, now I know why. It was IUIC, man. And you might have dudes in there, so I ain't gonna bash all of them. But if you still sitting up under that dude Nate and you being lied to, then the Lord's allowing that to happen, man. Because what the hell does going out on Fridays during the week selling waters to people have to do with salvation, man? You're supposed to be out there pushing the truth. And they still got a school. Why do they have a school? Our school is right here on these streets, man. And if we want to learn something else, we go on YouTube and look at the apostles and elders and other different men of GMS, man. Look at their videos, man. Fast and pray. Ask the Lord to give us understanding, man. We ain't out here trying to bring the community together, man. That's the Lord's job, man. Our job is to come out here and put the word out, man. All these other camps talking about, yeah, we gotta bring us back together. Why? Because they think that they Yahweh shot, man. Then they got the nerve to make a statement like that about Apostle Tahar, man. Talking about, yeah, man, them say he's sitting Yahweh Shah's seat. No, that's what y'all niggas saying, man. Always trying to find something to try to demonize the brother, man. That's what's the scripture? It said, my son will come to do the work. Prepare yourself for the temptations. You got it
Sirach chapter 2.
Yeah, 21.
So Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set that heart right.
That's right, man. So when you come into this thing, man, you gotta prepare yourself for many temptations. And not just that, temptations too is somebody say something, give false information about you. You wanna go knock this dude's head off, man. You have to be spiritual, man. You know? Because people can say whatever they want about you, man, without any proof, or just make things up without any proof. And there you have simple-minded people out there that'll believe it. Then you bring facts and documentation, and when you bring the facts and documentation, they still don't want to see it or believe it. So when you come in to serve the Lord, you have to prepare yourself for those things, man. It's called humiliation. Look, matter of fact, if they lied on Yahweh Shai, man, why wouldn't they do that to you? They lied on Yahweh Shai himself, man. And matter of fact, they even lying on Yahweh, man. But what Yahweh Shai said, man, he said, you don't hate him, you hate the one that sent him, man. So they hate Yahweh, man. Why? Because his ways are righteous, man. And you got dudes, man, that wish that the Lord was dealing directly with them, man. And guess what? When you got dudes that's getting all them views and everything like that, man, those are dudes that you really have to watch out for. Because something ain't right with them, man. You supposed to follow the narrow path, man. And then you have to have spiritual eyes, man, to see through lies, man. Like with Nate's whole organization. These dudes are doing rap videos, man. Where in the scripture does it tell you to do rap music, man? Make videos. And then on their garments, in their videos, they have all types of Illuminati signs on them, man. All types of triangles and stuff like that. And I saw that way back then. I'm like, man, even just listening to that dude talk, man, it irks my spirit, man. I can only listen to that guy for not even 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, it sounds like a Baptist preacher.
Yeah, it can. And this dude talking about, I gotta respect a man like that, man. When that's another thing. Prepare yourself for many temptations, man. Because, like, you'll see this dude, and you'll be like, damn, Lord, like, I don't have anything, man. This guy, and this is for you carnal-minded dudes. This guy has everything. I want to be like him, man. Let me go join his organization, see what that's about. And like I told that dude, man, that just joined IUIC, man, he was a Benjamite. And he said he only been with them for about 4 months. And I was like, you know what, brother? I said, the only thing I can tell you, the only thing I'm going to tell you, man, I said, you should have ran the ass over. Fucking nigga woman, man. That ambulance coming down the street, you want to walk across the street slow. Because you think your butt is big, you can't get ran over? I'd have put the pedal to the metal. But like, yo, somebody was dying. Call for backup. Scoop her ass up. But yeah, man, he only been in IUIC for 4 months, right? I told him, man, we've been in the truth for a little bit now, man. I said, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I said, this is my advice to you, man. I said, when you start learning more and more in there, I said, use your spiritual eyes. Because once they start hitting them with that tights and all that, and he sees more and more wickedness, if the Lord opens his eyes to that, man. Because it was a reason why that the Lord set that meeting up, man. And I'm sitting there at the train stop reading the Bible, and he walks up to me, he's like, yeah, man, you know, when you're reading the Bible, you shouldn't cover your head. Then gave me 1 Corinthians 2 and 4, man. I'm like, I'm not out here teaching. I said, I'm reading. He's like, well, yeah, you're prophesying because you're showing the people because you're the example, because you're reading the Bible. These people don't know what I'm reading, man. You know what I'm reading because you you came into the truth. So Nate probably been teaching them that, man. Talking about you can't wear a hat when you're reading. But you know, man, so and then, you know, when you come into this truth, another thing about the temptations, man, you might have been a brother that couldn't get women or something, man. Then all of a sudden, all these women want to holler at you because you trying to learn the truth, man. And Esau, I mean, if you come out in hours and bodies and you teach it correctly and all that, man, Esau knows that the spiritual being Satan knows your weaknesses, man, knows what you want, man. And the Lord will allow him to test you, man. Because you got dudes that have a woman problem. They want multiple women, man. And they're sending right to them, man. And you got to be able to shut that down, man. And continue doing the work. Why? Because all these women, they're distractions. They're distractions for you, man. You know?
Some second...
But they want all the attention. You start reading the Bible, that's when they want to come bother you, man. You know?
So Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, where I left off at. It said, and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That's right, man. That's self-explanatory, man. Alright? You're supposed to make haste in time of trouble. You ain't supposed to stick around, man, when trouble appears, man. Matter of fact, Salaki, read that one more time. Make not haste in time of trouble.
Sirach 2 and 1. It says, my son, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, right, and make not haste in time of trouble. That's
right. So you're supposed to constantly endure, set your heart aright, man. We're setting your heart aright to set your mind right, getting your mind right. How you get your mind right is to study. Alright? And you constantly endure, man. This thing is about endurance. Alright? It's about endurance, man. What's that? He got endurance, man. What?
Mark 13:15. Yeah, then I was gonna say also, like, you know, the scripture says in 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved. So, like, you gotta know what you're teaching. You can't just say anything or whatever, because to make a statement like that, that's kind of like simple. Like it says, pray or prophesy as having your head covered. So you're not teaching nobody else, and then you're not, praying or whatever. You're just studying and stuff. So why would you have to? Why is he gonna just make a statement like that?
But they don't know shit.
No, I was saying, just like the guy was talking about the wine and spirit. I was at the I was doing some work for this guy, and we were taking a little lunch break, in between going to the different sites. Not a lunch break, we're just grabbing something. So I'm about to go. I'm getting on my cars to go to the Trader Joe's, and he's walking into the wine and spirit because he works there, and I kind of something, he looked kind of familiar or whatever. Then as we get to the little stairs or whatever, I see he has fringes on, so I'm like, shalom. And he says shalom. And he says, where's your fringes at? And I'm just like, I didn't think of this. I didn't think of this right then and there, because I'm kind of like, why would he? I'm like, is he trying to like play me or something like that? So I wasn't trying to argue or nothing. I could have stayed there and was all talking to him or whatever. But I'm just like, through the spirit, if he learns. I told him, have you ever heard of GMS? He said no, he's never heard. I'm like, what? And then I'm like, I used to teach on Market Street, between 10 and 11 the Market. Now I teach this other brother at Broad in Cecil Moore. So I was telling him where he could go to get the truth if he wants to, or whatever. Yeah. But so that's his prerogative if he wants to do it or not. And then I just left it at that. I wasn't trying to, I may bump into him again, but I wasn't gonna, break my neck trying to, because I already told him if he wants to, learn the truth or whatever. GMS and I, look that up.
Okay. Then and that's another thing that dude asked me too. Talking about where your fringes. Now your fringes are a reminder of the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You're supposed to keep.
Yeah. Right. get, like he was trying to, the one guy was trying to get me and the other guy was trying to get him with that. But the thing is, I mean, you can't keep the law 100%. Like I could have asked him, so what's those clothes that you're wearing, what fabric is it made out of, and stuff like that. There's nothing you could have said.
Exactly. But like the brother said, man, then the dude asked me where my friends is at, man. You know? Like the brother, that's a perfect example, man. You can't even, the clothes you wear, that's not 100% cotton, man. You're mixing fabrics, man. But these dudes want to come around on some, I guess you could say holier than thou, man. Then you want to bring all Israel together, man. Talking about where's your fringes, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, who got money to be, who got money to get all their clothes, like, custom made?
Right, yeah.
Like, it's hard as shit to get a garment. Well, I guess, you gotta probably order the stuff online or something. A lot of stores, like to make the garments, I may go to, like, Jones Fabrics or Walmart or something. It's like, either they'll have the cotton or polyester or whatever material, but then to get the fringes and the fringes and the borders of blue and all that, it's like a lot of times they don't have like cotton fringes or vice versa or whatever, so it's kind of hard to get. So I mean, to get all your clothes like all made like that, it's like real hard.
Then you got they're now they be marketing dudes like that. But the cops know who to come grab, man. When you in this truth, man, you're supposed to be like Clark Kent and Superman. You know what I'm saying? When we come out here on the highways and byways, we wear our fringes and everything. We're not saying that we're scared, like, oh, you know what, I can't wear my garment during the week. No. They have to be wise, man. Because right now we out here teaching, you know? And the Lord is going to hide his men, man. All right, so yeah, we could be able to go around, you want to wear your fringes every day of the week, like, yeah, they marking you, man.
Yeah, it's just like, we're at our job and stuff. I mean, it's not, I would say it's not, what's what I'm looking for?
Wise.
Yeah, expedient or, wise to let people know, like, everything you're into and all
That's
that
right,
stuff.
man.
I mean, it's just like, if you're, for example, case in point, like my sister was telling us about this, but it's like if you're putting in resumes for a job and all that stuff like that, you use like for your little what do you call it, your thumbnail for your email address, like if you put like Death to America or something like that on there, like 9 times out of 10 they're not going to give you the job and all that stuff.
You're a terrorist.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't want to you want to be discreet about what you do as far as that.
That's right.
That's
right. And then, we come out here week in, week out, cursing out the so-called white man, bring out numerous scriptures about they going to slavery, going against everything that this society has to offer, man. So why would we go and then, like, right now, that's why I have to be wise, man, as a serpent, man, harmless as a dove, man. Because you have to eat, the Lord knows that.